Welcome back. Well, we are inching closer to that 17,400 mark on the Nifty, a one-way move for the last 2 to 3 hours. But there are a lot of earnings that we are dealing with, and it's been a mixed Q1 for Godrej Properties. The revenue as well as profit figure has jumped year on year, but the margins have been a tad bit disappointing. I caught up with Mr. Pirojsha Godrej, the executive chairman of Godrej Properties, to understand what's the outlook and what was the reason of the sequential decline that we saw in the new bookings. Here's a slice of that conversation.
Pirojsha, I think we are on track to deliver the 10,000 crore number. It's great to see that we've had our best ever first quarter and have delivered more than 25% of that number in Q1 itself. I do think that gives us the opportunity to go for even more than 10,000 crore. But for now, we'll stick with that as the aspiration, and we'll certainly do our best, of course, to do even more than that.
Okay, and let me shift focus a tad bit and talk about the management change, right? We understand that Mr. Mohit Malhotra is stepping down from his office and Mr. Gaurav Pandya, beg your pardon, is taking over as the MD and CEO. Could you explain to us the reason for him demitting his office?
Yes, I think first of all, it's been a great pleasure working with Mohit over the last 12 years, and over 5 of those years he's been MD and CEO of the business. I think he's delivered tremendous results for the company. Mohit and I have been discussing about this next phase of growth, and he intends to start an entrepreneurial venture, which we are very supportive of. And we also have in Gaurav, who's been the CEO of our North Zone, an outstanding leader who we think is fully ready for this new challenge. The North Zone last year, for example, comprised about 40% of overall Godrej Properties bookings, an even larger percentage of our earnings. And I think Gaurav has done a fabulous job building a strong team, creating outstanding results, and will do, we think, a great job in taking Godrej Properties to even greater heights over these next few years.
But Pirojsha, in the interim, when there is this change and this transition happening, do you expect some sort of impact on the business, maybe a bit of lull or a slowdown in between?
No, I don't think so, Anisha. It's been a pretty well-planned succession, we think. It is an internal candidate who knows the business very well, who's been part of the leadership team over the last 5 years. I think we have a very strong team that the leadership depends upon for execution. I don't expect any disruption to that. And we've also planned succession in a manner that will allow for enough time to ensure a smooth handover. So Mohit will be with us for the rest of this calendar year, and Gaurav will take over as CEO on January 1st. 2023. So we think this next 5 months will give us more than enough time to ensure a smooth succession and a smooth handover. And we're quite confident of executing on our plans during this period.
Well, that's the word coming in from Pirojsha Godrej. Today, of course, Godrej Properties is down about 3%. But for the month gone by, not just Godrej Properties, but the entire realty space has had a dream run, so to speak. And Mahantesh, month after month, you continue to see in markets like